Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Off the Rails. I'm your host, Austin Train. Joining me as always, best friend, professional musician, co-host, reformed pornographer, Brian Gower. How we doing, Brian?
Doing all right. I
Got
want
a new camera?
New camera.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, no, that is something new. And each week, you're editing the podcast and trying something new. And yeah, I mean, I'm learning stuff, and it's nice to kind of, I don't know if it's what you can call it. It's like, to me, I'm like never. I'm never satisfied.
Never said it.
That
Gotta
sounds
keep
stupid.
pushing it.
Yeah.
Push it to the limit.
Yeah, no, that sounds dumb, but it's like I want to improve. Kind of, I think the podcast would look better doing all the shit, and also like, selfishly, it would be like, like, kind of a reel.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I've actually a buddy of mine gonna be shooting his music video and editing it and stuff like that, and really like I've shot my band's music video, but I didn't edit it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, edits that I've done have this podcast, and then your comedy shows.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, they look great.
Yeah.
Like, well, you could easily do a music video. It's like 4 minutes.
Sure.
As opposed to like an hour or an hour and a half. And I'm like, nice. It's just like, yeah. So to me, I'm like, oh, I want to improve and get better. And I'm looking at just
making like leaps and bounds.
Yeah. And it's like, to say like, equipment and more money doesn't always mean more better. But sometimes you got to buy stuff. So.
Yeah. Look, the podcast is looking better. We're looking better.
I know.
The world has never been worse. But, hey,
yeah,
we're working on it.
I got new pants.
Yeah, I noticed your pants. Those are nice.
Sweet.
I got new shoes.
Got new shoes. I got new pants. We're stepping things up here.
Yeah, look at that.
Looking good.
These shoes are really comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I really noticed a difference when I put them on, and I was like, oh, shit, dude. They got like some foam insoles or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, oof. I think my last pair of shoes I got because I always just jam my foot in without properly, like I just try to slide my foot in, or I'm like standing on top of my shoes when I'm like changing at the gym because I don't want to touch the floor.
That's a good move, yeah. Well, it's like when you remember when you were a kid. I don't know if your parents ever did this. They were like, "Oh, we gotta see if like they fit." So they just start squeezing the shit out of the toes, and then they're like pinching you. It's like, "Yeah, they're good." And I'm like, I remember like, "Ah!" And I'm always thinking of like, also at a certain point when you were growing, my parents were like, "Well, we don't want to buy you new shoes all the time, so it's like, oh, get a little bit bigger."
Yeah.
And to a certain point where like I wasn't growing anymore.
Yeah,
so,
I always assumed, and I was like, "No, I'll grow into it." And they're like, "No, we think you're done."
So once
I was like, I got some more in me.
Yeah, at my, like, it was probably freshman year. I was like, oh, I'll get like a half a size or a size bigger. And my shoes like fucking huge.
Well, also, some of the shoes, the sizes are misleading. Like Converse was always the one.
Yeah.
The Chuck Taylors were always like a size smaller.
Yeah.
So like their 9s would basically be 10s.
Mm-hmm.
It would throw the whole thing off.
And that is, I mean, it is what it is, I guess, different manufacturers, but like the fact that like clothes are all different sizes, shoes especially, like the Converse deal, it's like you had to try them on or whatever. You had to know, oh, I'm a 9.5 in Converse.
I think a lot of them though were the same.
And then Nikes, I'm like, oh, I'm a 10, but I'm a 9.5 or whatever. 10.
Yeah, it's
like,
annoying.
Yeah,
there should be some uniformity.
Yeah, and then like boots, like my Red Wings, I'm 9.5, but everything else I'm like a 10. And then I have these like, I don't know, barefoot shoes that I got.
Yeah.
I'm an 11.
Your freak shoes.
Yeah.
You can start drinking your own urine and wearing barefoot shoes.
Yeah, hippy dippy barefoot shoes.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm like, I had to order them and try them on and then send back the ones that didn't work, which nowadays I'm like, okay, that is kind of a pain in the ass. But I do like, I don't know, it could eventually move away from it, but the brick and mortar of like trying clothes on. Because you can't just order it because it's going to be different. Yeah,
it's going to throw you off that way.
Because
shirts don't really matter though.
Nah.
Shirts are usually, unless it's like unless you like to wear them really tight.
Yeah. So, recently got a couple new, just like some shorts and pairs of pants, and then I have some old clothes that now fit, which is great.
Nice.
Yeah, primo. But here's a fat guy move, listeners. I'll let you all in on this. So whenever you see like a bigger guy, you probably see a lot of them wearing Carhartts, right? The pocket tees. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't pay attention to it. A lot of them do.
I don't always know what a Carhartt is.
Yeah, you just see it with a little like pocket tee. Especially.
You got a little pocket button up,
Just pocket T-shirt.
Okay,
and then
is that where you put your candies?
your pork
your
rinds?
snacks? Yeah.
Well, they're thicker shirts for one, so they, kind of hide some of the man boobs there. But also they run big.
Oh, okay. So they're specifically made for fat guys.
Not really, but that's the cheat code. I was a large in Carhartts. I was really an extra large.
Wow.
And so I wore like a lot of Carhartts. You probably saw it on the podcast. I'm wearing a lot of them.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Somebody's got to do a deep dive.
Do a reverse
research. Yeah.
Watch the podcast in reverse.
Like, whoa.
You just see me ballooning up.
Yeah. It's like a chia pet. Just keeps getting bigger and more unruly.
Yeah. You get less tan, and then I get fatter.
Am I getting more? I thought I got
tan. No, you're tan now, but like a year ago.
Oh, a year ago.
Yeah,
huh?
You've been working on your tan in your
a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I went to the beach a lot. I don't know if I'm still as tan as I was in the summer.
Yeah. Are you? Because you might lose a little bit during a little color.
I gotta.
Yeah, it's wintertime.
Yeah.
Time to vamp out.
Yeah, it's time to just goth it up, dude.
You just start wearing...
Just barricade my window, like just tape the black out the windows.
Yeah,
and
the next episode you're wearing like eyeliner.
Yeah.
And a Kier t-shirt. But yeah, so Carhartt, because they run a size big. So like extra large is what a large was. And I was like, no, I'm just large, bro. So I wear large. And then so that was one.
Nice.
And then like...
Well, then you also, but like, who cares about that? But like you look less fat, right? Like that's the real.
Well, and it's also
that's the real desire because it's like talking about sizes. Somebody's they're gonna poke around. They're gonna eventually stumble on the truth.
Yeah.
If they want to buy you a shirt, you're like, oh, I'm a large, but then like. If it's not a Carhartt,
well, this is like
look
magician's secrets revealed.
Oh yeah,
I just revealed.
Yeah. You're about to get canceled like that guy.
Yeah, and then also another fat guy move is wearing a lot of people wear them, but the stretchy jeans. Like I was a 34 Levi stretch. I'm like,
how much do they stretch?
Like I was
up to like 6.
I'm really like a 38-40.
Okay.
Like they stretch, like put to the limit. Push it to the limit. So, because I recently got pants. So Dickies are cool. They're cheap. They're nice. I don't care.
Not a lot of give though around the waist.
No give.
Yeah.
So you got
jeans at least usually have a little bit of a give.
Yeah, and then especially the Levi stretch.
Well, that's cheating.
The stretch John.
That's cheating. That's like steroids.
Yeah.
You're fucking Mark McGuire and get up over here.
So I was like, I want to get a pair of Dickies. So I went to a shop here because I was like, okay, I can't order it online because it's or I mean I could, but then I'm like, 3 pairs to try them on.
Yeah.
Or you can go try them on. And then I'm like, all right, well, originally it was like a 40 back in like April, May. Now I'm 34. That's nice. It's cool. And I'm like, all right, I'm losing some weight. And then like I grabbed a pair of 33s. I'm like, they fit, but
it's close. It's getting close.
Don't breathe.
Yeah.
So I'm at 34s, and I'm like, oh, that felt nice. And I'm like, but it's also like, I've been a 34 in like the stretch jeans, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a 34, no big deal. Then I'm like, now you're really, you probably add like 4 inches to that.
I have a belt I bought when I was in Montana, all leather, and I can't really. I mean, I can wear it now, but it just doesn't really make it all the way. Like it's still a little big on the smallest one.
Oh yeah,
it's still a little big on me, but I really like it. That's what I got that one because we went on the road.
Is it the belt or belt buckle, or is it both?
No, the belt.
Okay.
The hole, it only goes so far. Because we went on the road and I remembered everything and I forgot my belt because I was wearing sweatpants. Like when I'm driving, I just wear sweatpants because it's like comfortable.
Yeah.
And then like we get there and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't have a belt. And so we stopped in Montana and bought a belt on the way up there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I used to just never wear a belt. It was just like, no problem. Now as an adult, I can't not wear one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had like, just didn't care. Or maybe sagging was more of a thing. When we
Yeah,
were kids.
sagging was, but also I'm like, dude, if fucking shit pops off, dude, or wrap this belt around my knuckles.
Wrap this belt around my neck.
Yeah,
just,
just kill myself.
uh,
Some guy's trying to fight me because I took his parking spot, and I'd pull my belt off and I wrap it around my neck. I'm like, you want to go, dog? I'm crazy.
You're like,
Look what I'm willing to do to myself.
somebody just like after the set. I don't like that joke. What? I'll do it.
You're like, oh, tell me again. Tell me again how much you hate my stand-up.
Yeah.
There's got to be some guy who's turned on by that, by bombing. And then it's like a weird sexual humiliation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of it. Just bought new pants. That's been my whole week. I was
That's
like,
pretty
I
big.
made a week to do that, and it was nice to go. Like I said, to get the pants, and then I'm like, making conversation with some. I'm like, trying new, several pairs of pants, and they're cool with it. And then I made something. I'm like, oh, I want to buy a belt too. Like, I don't know what size really I am. I'm like, can you give me a large, and then I guess the medium size.
Yeah.
The large is, I was like, well, let me try the medium. I'm like, oh, the medium fit. He's like, well, yeah, you're 34. That's fine. I'm like, I used to be a lot fatter. So to me, I'm like, I have the, I guess, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm still a fat guy. But I'm like, in my head, think I'm a way fatter guy. Oh, I used to be like a 40. He's like, and then it's, he's,
was he shocked by that?
Well, no, a little language, maybe second language kind of thing. I don't know. It was like Arab guy. And then he's like, oh, this is like, oh, nice. It was like, well, what'd you do? Are you on drugs?
He asked if you were on drugs.
It's like, drugs. So it's like the needle. And I'm like, I knew what he meant.
Ozempic.
That's what I knew.
He's
what he
talking
meant.
about Ozempic.
He's like, no. He's like, oh, I used the needle. And I'm like, no, really? I'm like, and I'm like, yeah, no, just walking, not eating like shit, not drinking booze anymore.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh. Like,
yeah.
And then he just looked at me like I was lying. I'm like, why would I lie to a stranger?
Yeah. I really need to impress this guy at the Men's Fashion Depot.
Yeah. The casual XL.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was funny. Just like the difference. I'm like, oh, I got a kick out of that. He's just like, you on drugs? And I'm like,
the way he says it too.
which I understood exactly what he meant. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, no.
You're like, yeah. No, you're like, no. And then you fucking have that cocaine ring.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
I could something boost my fucking weight loss.
No, you wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if you like cocaine.
I think I have like
you have anxiety
just
because you're gay.
Yeah, you're a pussy. Caffeine is too much for me. I'm like, I can't handle it.
Yeah, but
like I had 3 caffeine drinks today. I'm like
real stimulants give you like a sense of euphoria at first, though.
Oh yeah.
Like coffee, you just kind of get like a little bit of a buzz and you get nervous. Like stimulants just. You get like this intense euphoria sometimes if it's like good, if it's like good stuff.
I mean, that's like what alcohol's depressant, right? And then is weed also depressant, or is that
weed's a weird one? I've heard weed literally be called. Originally, everyone was like it's a depressant. I've also heard it be called like a mild hallucinogen.
Okay,
and then I've also heard it be called a stimulant.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, well. It's its own thing, kind of.
Yeah, can you get it together?
Yeah, just figure it out, dude.
Because I don't think I've ever had, I guess, even unless you say like caffeine, a stimulant as far as drugs go.
You ever do Adderall?
No. Alcohol and weed.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking nerd.
I guess, yeah.
A lot of people doing those mushroom gummies now. Or mushroom chocolates, and they're like, I guess they're kind of like microdosing, so you don't get like an intense feeling.
What does that do? I mean, is that just like
kind of a boost? You're kind of a little bit. Your mood is boosted. Things are like. You're more interested in like visuals and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. I've never really felt a lot from microdosing.
Yeah.
My body will just I've got like I don't know, my nervous system is weird. Maybe I just like fucked it up, but like sometimes it'll make me really sensitive to like the weather.
Yes.
Like I've taken mushroom chocolates and gotten like freezing cold. maybe like fucks my circulation up. I don't know, but it'll give you like it'll make you like a little friendlier, maybe a little more talkative.
Mhm.
Like a weed gummy will probably not do that for most people.
Gotcha. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. You're
I'm
like,
looking
you're like
at the
bugging out.
looking at the cameras.
Yeah, Brian was like,
Now I'm like, 1 second. I'm gonna adjust this one.
yeah, you kind of looked like a guy who was on stimulants.
Yeah.
You're like looking out your window. Like,
Well, there's a couple of them like where I am doing the edits for the podcast, and I'm like, you could tell, like I'm listening to the story. I'm like,
but you're like looking at.
I'm looking at like all 3 cameras, and I'm like, and it's like,
You're like, but no, you ever do that thing where you're like performatively listening to someone? You're like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. Like you're really letting them know.
Yeah,
you have to like make sure that they know you're doing it.
Mm-hmm. Not that I'm doing it now, but no.
Really telling on yourself, Brian.
A big one. I was just saying, like, it's from one. I don't know. It could be also like from working retail, customer service, being a manager, or whatever. A lot of times, people just want to be heard, and they'll feel you can diffuse a situation by like, say, like if you're in, a manager or whatever. It's like customer service type of situation. Somebody's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Very rarely somebody calls and says, "Hey, everything's fucking great, man. You're doing a great job." They're like, "I'm pissed. You got to fucking solve this problem." In so many words. So a lot of times people just like they want to dump, and then sometimes they're like, "That's all I really wanted to do," and it's like, "Well, we're still not going to be able to deliver this until Monday." Oh, okay.
Yeah, they wanted somebody to hear
they're like, "Oh, I want this now." Well, that's impossible.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people have been using like Chat GPT as a therapist.
Yeah.
But even before Chat GPT, this is from a movie. Was it the Hypernormalization, where he's like studying the guy? It's like kind of like it's like sort of a documentary, sort of like a long video essay. And he was saying that like they started using computers.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite AI. It's like what they call like a large language model, I think. And it would like listen to people's problem and then just kind of restate what they said back to them.
Yeah.
And people said they reported feeling better from that kind of therapy, even though it's just literally repeating what you said back to you in a slightly different fashion.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like they want an outlet, but they want an outlet that they can kind of interact with in a way that validates them, right? They don't want to interact with something that might push back.
Yeah.
They want to interact with someone who's just going to validate them and just kind of basically just repeat back to them what they said.
With that, not that it's the same as a therapist or comparable, but it's like,
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
If you can't afford a therapist, call Crate and Barrel customer service
and bitch.
Yeah.
And then they just want to like be heard. And then one time I like somebody was all pissed, and then I called them back a couple days later, like me.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Whoa, you call me back?" And I'm like, "Well, we're still working on the problem." It's like I think they were just pissed. It's like, "Oh, yeah, take your time." And to that point, they didn't care anymore. They're like, "Yeah, well, yeah, wow, you actually called me back." It's like,
yeah, they just got it out of their system.
Like, I'm a person, and that's my job is to try and handle this. And I'm working on it. It's like, wow, yeah, good, thanks. And they were just like, "Cool, all right." They were like, "This got to be fucking done by 5 o'clock today." I'm like, "Well, that's not going to happen." Yeah. Well, I won't know even where your thing is until probably tomorrow, and then we can figure it out. Yeah. And I'll work to try and get it the soonest. He's like, "Well, I need it." And I'm like, "It's definitely not happening." And then like following up, it's like, "Well, it's not going to happen until another 4 days." Oh, that's cool. Because they're like, "Oh shit, you're a person calling me." Because how many times have you called something or called a place? And you'll never talk to that person.
Yeah, you'll never talk to any person.
That person. Or you'll talk to somebody, but you'll never talk to that person ever again. Yeah. Which is like sometimes fine, but sometimes I'm like, well, I mean, like I was trying to like set shit up with a 401k at my work, and then I've like, at my new job, and then I had my old job, and I'm going back and forth to try and call the HR back and forth. I'm like, what? Yeah. Like just take $25 out of my check every week. That's all I want you to do. Yeah. And then it's like, well, we have to do this and verify, and then we need to know it's you. I'm like,
you're like nerd alert.
Don't have any money there yet. Yeah. Like it's not like I'm like, cracking the system and steal. I'm like, whatever. And then it kept calling the person back like every day. It's not that same person. It's like, and I had to go through the whole rigmarole. I hate the rigmarole.
The rigmarole.
Yeah, just
Where does that word even come from?
I don't know, but if it's like
It sounds like an Italian dish.
yeah, rigmarole.
Rigmarole.
Yeah, and it was just like, like to me, I'm like, I want to talk to the same person. Like,
Yeah.
you know me. It's Big Al.
Yeah.
Come on. But yeah,
I don't know. From like working in comedy clubs, we get complaints about the comedians, and you're just like, yeah, there's nothing. Sometimes I'd be like, yeah, I also hate this guy. I also think he sucks. I'm sorry. We're both powerless to do anything.
Yeah, this guy sucks dick. Sorry.
One time, there's like a really edgy comic who is like, he's a black guy and he's edgy.
Yeah.
And an old black lady called, and I just kind of like, not like heartbroken, but you feel like pathos for her.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't think he should be allowed to say such nasty things about black people.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I mean, I didn't call it back because I'm like, that's going to be a difficult conversation. If you're just like some old lady and they're like, let's come to the comedy club. And then
well, me as a white man, I'm not going to tell a black man to shut up.
You're like, look, lady,
sit down and
chill
shut up.
out.
Yeah. Tell the comic.
Relax.
It's like, get your ass kicked.
Oh, and then there was a lady who such a strong, because that's the thing. It's like, I feel like the people who get the most indignant about comedy are like usually white lady. Like they're the most like confident in their anger.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't blow over. They're just like, can you believe this? Like we got an email. So already, like you sent a fucking email. The guy literally just had a joke where it's like, you know, it's cool being married because I don't have to pretend to be interested in strangers like you're talking to some lady in a party and she's like being annoying. You're like, oh, I don't care. I'm married. And she was like, this fucking patriarchal. This is like, you really had to reach to get mad about that joke. Which also you could say the same thing for women. It's like, oh, I like being in a relationship so I don't have to like pretend to be interested in what some stupid guy is saying. Yeah. But she was like, so
you go, girl. That's what she would do. Uh-huh.
So stupid. It's like, dude,
she still wouldn't be able to shut up.
Yeah. I don't know. That to me is almost worse than a heckler, because like a heckler is like in the moment you're like losing your mind, which is like spontaneous. But like that shit's like you went home and then you're like, gotta hit the BlackBerry. Yeah. Fucking, they gotta hear about this, dude. I would like it if she went to a desktop computer and then fired up. Yeah. She's like, oh no, this email is not. This isn't for a phone. This is a sit down email. Yeah. And she dictated that email to her male secretary. I am very angry. And another thing. Those drinks weren't even comped. Yeah. So yeah, customer service is bad. Mm-hmm. You should have a bad experience. Yeah, I mean, fuck you. Also, like, so yeah. So you were saying about like chat GPT. Oh, I've been talking to Chat GPT and the AI. I've been Googling a lot of like questions or things or whatever. Especially bringing it back. This is what I'm doing throughout my week. More camera shit, like specs and whatever the best, ISO and frame, whatever, to get the best per camera, and each one of them's different, and then trying to write those down or commit them to memory, whatever the case may be. But it's Google is now, they're really relying on all this AI shit. They just shove it down your throat. I'm like, here's like a summary. You type in a Google search and it'll give you Gemini first, and then it'll have the results. Well, and then they have an AI response, like they're like Gemini's talking to me. And then I've noticed some things are nice because I looked at it, I'm like, okay, well that's a pretty succinct answer. And then some the answers are wrong. Oh yeah, a lot. I'm like, what's the sorry, any nerdy people, or maybe people are interested in cameras. Base ISO for the A6400. What is it for S-Log 3?
And it's like,
totally.
It's like, oh, it's 400, and then it's like it's 320, 640. I'm like, it's actually 800.
Yeah, it's just off.
3 times I asked Google Gemini, and it is giving me the results until the 4th one. I finally found an article that's like, I'm like, so you're fucking up 3 out of 4 times.
And that's also
and it's just like,
that seems like a really easy one because there's some things there's a level of subjectivity that like okay, well maybe it's just summing up something that's like it just go to the website and look at the specs.
Yeah. And then it buries the fucking official Sony website, like handbook or instruction.
I type in for fantasy football. I'm like this guy or this guy, and it almost always gives me the wrong. Like it almost always is like you should get this guy based on his preseason expectation. Like you're fucking like I almost like I fade the AI. I just pick I pick against whatever the AI tells me to do.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I mean. Yeah, we may see it in our lifetime, but it's like robots, and then we just say how stupid they are.
Yeah.
So you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong one.
You kicked them. Well, they have the robots now. They have the robots wearing the wool. You seen that? It's what is it? It's not XO. Hold on. It looks like the fucking Sony robots.
Yeah.
Home robot.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah. You didn't know about that?
I didn't.
Oh, Neo.
Okay.
Is Neo.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking there's a good picture. God, even the pictures are trash. No, I mean like I need like a straight up
the AI is like scrubbing
give me videos. I'm like, I want it's like covering its tracks.
Like, no. You don't need to see this. It's not it's really cool actually.
Oh, this is what it looks like. It looks like a fencer.
What?
It looks like a guy who's fencing.
Yeah.
It's like a regular robot, but just with the clothes on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it almost looks like you ever see THX? That's George Lucas's first movie.
I have not, no.
Was it THX 1138 or something like that?
Yeah.
That's what like the robot policemen wear.
Okay.
Or sort of they wear that kind of jumpsuit. But yeah, I'm surprised I don't know. I'm just waiting for it to kill somebody.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking call it. Or you could blame a murder on the robot.
Uh-huh.
Perfect fall guy. Perfect fall guy. Because it's like, oh, I'm not programmed. I don't know. No one's going to trust it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it just, kind of how much it's just shoved down your throat. I'm like,
that's the thing, too. It's like a lot of these things are promising, but they just... because all this technology, it's like Silicon Valley drives it, but Silicon Valley really started off with like computers, but a lot of software. And like they say for like software, they're like go fast and break shit.
Yeah,
but it's like for like real world technology, that's a really bad mindset. Because then you'll like break people, you'll kill people probably. So all this shit, it just doesn't seem like it's. They keep releasing beta versions like it's a fucking video game, and it's like, no, it's not a game.
Yeah.
Like, you need to not have a beta. You can't release the beta version of a Tesla.
Yeah.
Because you'll die. You can release the beta version of Battlefield. It's fine, you know?
Oh.
You'll just have less fun because it'll, like, glitch up or whatever.
Yeah. When you're trying to pwn all the noobs.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they've moved on to new... I'm scared to get back into gaming. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So these insane streamers.
Well, there's, Battlefield, and then I think Call of Duty's coming out this week or next week. I just like...
They had like something in one of the new Call of Duties where like for the multiplayer, you could kill someone with like a unicorn fart. And I'm like, all right, can we just keep that in Fortnite? Can we just have...
Yeah.
I don't really play the games, but I feel like that shouldn't be in Call of... Because like the first Call of Duty is like this World War II, like patriotic, like really kind of, I mean, almost like honoring the war, sort of like it's kind of reverential.
Yeah.
And then now it's just like, oh yeah, you killed by this warfare operator killed with a unicorn fart.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I would like the idea of like, getting into like modern gaming or whatever. I guess I have a Switch, but it's not even the newest one.
I want to just have my own pond where I never have to see. I don't want to be in the ocean with all the big scary gamers.
Yeah. Just play your own game.
What a little pond. Yeah.
Well, because I was thinking of buying a PlayStation 5, and even that's not even new anymore. It's like going to be like coming up on 6 years old now.
Oh wow!
And to me, I'm like, damn, that's crazy how time flies. But I'm like, oh, I'd be sick to to see like games with like graphics like that. I might just be like, oh, I got a fucking headache. I can't handle this.
Yeah, it just gives you a migraine.
I need baby cartoon games like Mario or Donkey King.
I mean, they're doing a lot of remasters now. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's like a bunch of games. It just feels so overwhelming. Like just all the content that's out there.
Mm-hmm. And then there's less and less like shit I care about of like tech and new stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like my phone is old and I have no desire to get a new one.
Oh, I had to get a new phone because my screen was coming off.
Yeah.
My screen was coming off. There was the green line.
Yeah.
The line changed colors.
Uh-huh.
There was a dot.
Yeah.
The dot, there started being more dots.
Did you drop it a lot or what is it?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then the phone started overheating like really bad, where it would like burn you. Like, ow.
Oh, shit.
When I'd be driving, I'd have to like shove it into the air conditioner to blow on it to cool it down.
Yeah. Well, mine the other day, it just stopped making any phone calls or receiving any phone calls. And I'm like, well, that's kind of a point of having
that's like the main part of the phone. That's
like the first thing.
Yeah.
And then it does everything else. At first I was thinking like, okay, maybe it's something with Verizon. I'm like, maybe the bill hasn't been paid or whatever. And then, well, I'm still like under my like dad's plan or whatever from back when I was like a teenager. I'm like grandfathered into that. So I'm like, oh, don't. Like the price I pay for a phone plan is pretty good. And I want to keep that. So I'm like, just like, Dad. I'm like, Dad, did you pay my phone? And I'm like, I gave you. I'm like, I give him money for it. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, I paid it. And I'm like, he's like I'm like money collector. I'm like, he's like, yeah, I fucking paid it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
stop calling.
Yeah, I'm not like accusing it. I'm just trying to troubleshoot. Why
your dad's like, get off my back.
Get off my fucking back. He hangs up.
Yeah.
He's gone. He doesn't live here anymore. He closed.
Like,
So I'm like, okay, well, it's been paid. And I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, well, I guess I could have like deduced that because I'm like, well, the data still works. I'm like, well, fuck, it's just not making phone calls. I'm like,
how old is the phone?
6 years.
Did you fix it?
Well, yes.
How? Did you just restart it?
I was no help to Gemini. Thank you, Gemini.
Sorry, I just really made you like speed up your story.
Yeah.
I was like, boring.
You're like,
it's like fast forward.
You're like Gemini, like finding where's the key points.
Yeah. It's just so I can repeat it back to you incorrectly.
Yeah. Who fixed it? Verizon? Dan Goward? Yes. Move on.
Yes.
Anyway, so I was like, okay, fine. I was like, fucking with it, changing every like settings and all the stuff like that, going back and forth. I'm like, and like it worked. I just took off the case. I was like, oh, SIM card. Why don't you take that out and then just plug it back in again? Worked.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Oh, I did the old N64 thing. I
blew into the SIM card?
Blew into the SIM card cartridge, a little slot, and then popped it back in, and then it worked.
Nice.
And I'm like, yeah.
That is the one fun thing about machinery is that a lot of times you'll just turn it off and then turn it back. Like even I feel like not just computers, sometimes cars will like, because I remember when my car died, it died and then I started it up again and was able, like I turned it off, started it up again and was able to drive. So sometimes it just will like fuck up and then you're able to just turn it on again, at least for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. That's the fun thing about machinery. Like if somebody died,
yeah,
I guess you can do that with people. Sometimes people die and come back. I knew a guy who died and came back.
God damn. That's nuts.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how long he died for, but he was definitely like different after.
Did he say what it was like? I guess that's like
no, he didn't see like
hey, me selfishly.
No, he didn't see heaven or hell. He just like was legally dead. I don't know if he saw anything, but then he came back and he was like really kind of slow and lethargic.
Yeah.
He was like a really like high like very high strung, like high energy kind of guy, and then he like came back and he was just kind of like muted. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I think I've like heard secondhand stories of people say, "Oh, I died," And
Oh, and then seeing heaven and hell and shit.
No, they just said it's nothing. Nothing happens. I'm like, well, fuck. And I've talked to like some people, like I don't really think about it too much. I'm like, oh, if you think about dying and how it's just nothing, I'm like, oh, it's
yeah, but then,
like, and then it's like, does that freak you out? And it's like, no, I don't really think about it. Like, yeah, I guess I should just do that.
But you're not experiencing nothing because you don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not like you're like, oh, nothing. It's just like, oh, you're not experiencing nothing.
Yeah, you're just not. You are nothing.
Yeah.
I guess that happens when you sleep. Like
sort of.
For a while, like I guess you say,
I'm way more okay with that than like with those people who see hell and shit.
Yeah.
But then there's also people who don't quite see heaven, but they see like weird they'll see people like sending them back or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not quite hellish, but it's like weird.
Yeah. And I guess I guess if you just experienced nothing, that'd be better. Well, it's for a while like I was like, oh, I just never had dreams. Just never dreamed. And then like, this is more me just doing research or whatever.
You never had when you were a kid?
No, recently in my adult life, and it's apparently drinking really fucks up.
Oh drinking.
You never get to REM sleep.
Oh,
so you're just out, and then and I'm like, that's why it's like, oh, another reason alcohol is bad. You never get like those couple hours or whatever of like I think an hour or so or whatever of like the REM sleep. That's where you drink.
Rapid eye movement.
That's where you.
For those who don't know, don't trust Gemini. Let me tell you what REM stands for.
And then you just never get to that. So it's like oh, if you drink or whatever, whether you're a heavy drinker, or like you have a couple drinks or whatever, you fall asleep faster. But you just don't have good.
You don't
sleep.
actually rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've heard that with.
It's like your body thinks it's
drinking.
Still up.
It just knocks itself. It just knocks you out. But then because I never felt rested when I drank.
Yeah.
I was just a really restless drinker.
Yeah, and then it's like I've stopped drinking, and it's just kind of like a thing where it's like, all right, I guess it's just not like everybody says. It's just not good for you. And I think about it, it's like. I feel like I reason with myself. I'm like, well, it's fun, but it's also like, really, is it worth it?
Yeah, and I really think it's drinking combined with screen time.
Uh-huh.
I think it makes it harder to just drink like just too much dopamine. Like your dopamine is just depleted all the time from constantly being stimulated, and then adding alcohol into that probably just really wears you down.
Yeah, and they say like it's like oh like again the whole sleep you just never get good sleep.
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, fuck. That's one reason why you feel like shit or whatever, and it's kind of like your body's just constantly like, oh, it never like
trying to recover.
Yeah, constantly.
It's like
if you
scrambling.
if you do it like 5 days a week or whatever.
I don't know. I don't do anything now. I still sleep. I still kind of sleep bad.
I
wake up all the time.
I've been getting less sleep, and I've been feeling fine.
Really?
There's some days where I shut it down where I'm like. I'll sleep till like noon.
Dude, that happened to me the other day.
I feel awesome when I do that.
Dude,
I love that.
When the daylight savings time ended, right, it's like fall back, but I went to bed really early. I went to bed at like 11. Woke up at 8 because I was just like really run down.
That's great. It's like 10 hours.
Yeah, but I was just like fucked up. Like I was just super. I was starting to get like sick that day.
Damn. Yeah. No.
But I don't know. I think a lot of times, like, I feel like I'm getting sick. Maybe I have allergies, or just like my body's just like worn the fuck out.
Oh, you're saying you work out a lot, so maybe.
Yeah, but pumping, dude.
Yeah. Do you besides like pre-workout and stuff like that? Do you take supplements for, like, I don't know, what is it? Why can't I think of like building your body back, rebuilding muscle, building?
I take protein.
Recovery. That's what it is. I got there.
Take like protein shakes.
Is it?
I do a lot of vitamins.
Okay, like any magnesium or complex?
Oh, yeah, I do magnesium.
Uh-huh.
I might get back into fish oils. I was like at the gym, and this chiropractor, I met him in the sauna, and he was like going on about it. But also, he's not like a real doctor, so I'm like, I don't know how much I should believe you.
Yeah,
but also, he was in pretty good shape. So basically, the way I look at it is that whoever just body looks the best, I'm going to listen to that person.
Yeah.
So if you got a fat doctor, I'm like, fucking take a hike, pal.
Yeah.
No, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I
don't
was
know.
like,
Because I hear so many different things about health stuff.
well, that, and I'm like, I do need to get back into, well, literally into the gym, but also like lifting weights again. Not that I'm like, like.
No, it's good to maintain your testosterone as you like get closer. As a man over 35,
Yeah.
Your energy levels start to like plummet. So like weightlifting is like a great one to like boost your testosterone levels
That, yeah.
and
then,
get you just more energetic.
And then, so I was like looking at doing, I was like, oh, adding like creatine. I'm like, well, I'm not lifting weights all the time. And then people say like, oh, just taking creatine's great.
I've heard people just say like you just take creatine by itself.
It's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good for you. And then, I guess, yeah, no, it's good for you. It's like actually like brain helps, not stimulating or whatever, but it's not that, but it just helps your body. And then it's like the main or adverse side effect of it could be that you just hold water in your muscles, which I'm like, is that bad because you're hydrated? Like people's like, oh, you may notice like some weight gain with water because it holds more of the water.
Sure.
And I'm like, well, that's not, if that's the worst thing about it. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm gonna start adding.
And if it tones your body. I mean, really, people are talking about like weight loss, but what they really mean is like, I want my body to look good.
Yeah.
And you can be like, there's like skinny fat guys. It was like a skinny guy with like the paunch belly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're in bad health, but you just
the Grinch body.
You don't have the Grinch.
It was before Matt and Shane did it or said it. It's like I had a manager at my work years ago, super skinny guy, skinny legs.
Do you think people are like going back and forth between us and Matt and Shane and be like, oh?
Yeah, no.
The mark in the chart.
Yeah. They say, oh, Grinch body. But no, this guy looked like the Grinch because he would like stand there and then he had his like just belly. That was it. Super skinny everywhere else. Skinny everything. Because I'm like, that looks like you shoved a pillow in your stomach.
Yeah,
that's
it looks
That's
fake.
All
it doesn't
you,
look real.
All you had. Like as he got older, he never gained weight anywhere. Just
his belly.
Yeah. And I was like, man, well, I guess, some people, that's it. And then I even think like when I was at my slimmest, trimmest, I was like, I remember like 153, 152, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And
I was like, oh, I still had like no definition in my stomach. I had like still kind of like tits. And I'm like skinny, like I was wearing like a size small or even like extra small.
Yeah.
And then wearing like, size 29.
I don't know.
That's not going to happen. But I was like tiny. I was like, hell, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I think some people just have they're just genetically predispositioned to have like abs and shit.
Well, it's also like I just didn't work out correctly. I was just running only.
Okay.
There's no carbs, like 2 carbs a day. And
also diet.
Running.
I've heard a lot of that shit is like diet. You're probably just eating a lot of soy. Soy, you fucking soy boy.
That's how you grew
that's
nice
how you grew some sweater puppies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been noticing. I think my stomach's like getting flatter because I've been doing planks.
It's good.
Yeah, I do shit. I do like a minute before I go work out, and then I do like 2.5. I got up to like 2.5 minutes, but I'm like constantly checking the phone.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Faster. Yeah.
come on, you gotta be. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Do you I think do you listen to music or podcasts?
No, I listen to podcasts. Music, I end up hurting myself a lot.
Sometimes,
because I get too pumped.
I heard people
the
say
last time I hurt my back was like I was doing squats, listening to music, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And then I was like, "Oh god."
Yeah, it says like, I don't know.
But it's supposed to be better for you
when you get too
to
jacked or into it, and then you do the.
It's supposed to be better for you not to listen to music and work out. I don't know what the science is. I'm not going to check. I'm definitely not asking Google Gemini.
Yeah, because it will tell you like nothing but bullshit.
Yeah.
I had a cramp in my leg, so I was like, okay, how do you get rid of cramps? And it instantly jumped to like, you might be dying. I'm like,
really?
Cool. And I'm like.
That's like WebMD though. That's like WebMD, but more aggressive.
But it's pulling it from Gemini. It's like, oh, you might need to call like I'm like, it's a fucking cramp in my calf.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, it is my left one.
Yeah.
That's for my heart. I'm like, that freaks me. I'm like, no, what I want to see is stretch, maybe some potassium, drink water, not
water.
You're
and
probably
massage.
dying. And massage. So I got a little massage gun thing. So I was like, did that,
Yeah.
wet the hell on my calf, stretched it
That
out.
just made me think of somebody, you have a stroke, you smell burnt toast. Somebody's like, why am I smelling burnt toast? And it's like, he actually just has burnt toast. Like,
Yeah.
you're just actually burning the toast.
Well, yeah, it's just like everything you look at. It's like, it's like, go to the emergency room now. I'm like, no, it's
Yeah.
fucking like,
do your last will and testament.
Yeah.
Immediately.
you're dying.
Yeah.
You're
You're done for.
I had a friend who I guess I've never marathon ran or ran really longer than 5 miles.
Yeah.
But she did a marathon, and then she was very big on I can't listen to anything. And I'm like,
And
that's
she runs?
Yeah, to me that sounds insane.
Well, because if you think about it, runners just get off on running. My cousin does. She's like 60 and she runs marathons.
Uh-huh.
But she's just like talking about all the stuff, and you're not supposed to listen to music because I don't know, maybe it burns you out faster.
Well,
Or you're not supposed to do it when you're running the marathon.
or like people could say like, oh, maybe you're not running in time. Or
But people
whatever.
pee and poop themselves. Did you know that?
Yeah,
That seems like so unnecessary.
yeah.
I'm like, why? You're gonna shit. Like, I don't know. I've heard that a few times with people.
I wonder if they plan on, I need a better time, so they just shit. They wear a diaper.
No, like they're close to the finish line, but they're like just behind somebody, and they're like, it's like in Mario Kart when you get like the booster right before the finish line, and then they fucking shit their pants,
Or they're like,
and then that propels them,
or
and it's a fucking photo finish.
or it's like Mario Kart, but somebody's tailing them. So they're like, oh, I know it'll
Oh, it's like
slick
a
the track a little bit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with blue shell.
Yeah.
But
They just-
I've also heard people weightlifting and sometimes they pee themselves. But that's got to be like max. Like that's like you're going above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
I had a friend say he got like hemorrhoids from lifting weights. I'm like, how hard are you going? And he was like, oh yeah. I was like, because I'm like, I've gotten hemorrhoids from just sitting on the toilet a lot and shit.
Well, you're forcing, you're contracting the muscles.
I mean, he was jacked. He was a big guy, and I'm like, oh, I've gotten that. I'm like, that sucks. Like you're trying to be healthy and stronger and get that. I got hemorrhoids from just sitting on my ass,
being fat.
Well, and a good move. I don't know if you've ever done it.
You know what? It might be some of the supplements makes you shit.
Scrolling, and then I've been just on the phone for
you're there too long.
Way too long.
No, but if you take some of those weightlifting supplements, they might make you shit more, like magnesium. There is magnesium in a lot of those. If you're taking it, you're probably shitting more, and maybe you're on the toilet more.
I guess I just assumed it was squatting, and he's like,
I mean, that probably didn't help, but yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't do a whole lot of leg stuff, which I need to.
The leg stuff is real good.
Leg. What's the one with the leg lift? That one.
Yeah, leg extension.
Leg extension. Yeah, it's supposed to be good for your blood pressure.
Oh, really?
I gotta get into that. Yeah, that.
I just know squats are good for your testosterone.
That
and also like they just get you start sweating immediately from squats.
Well, people tell me something, and I'm like, that makes sense. Somebody said like, like because your legs have the biggest muscles. And so if you work those out, that'll burn more calories. Makes sense.
Interesting.
Like this, these muscles are way bigger than
quads,
than your
arms.
Even, I mean, they should be. Unless you're fucking.
Well, there are some people whose
Johnny
arm,
Bravo or something like that.
Remember, like something about Mark McGuire. The size of his bicep was like the size of the average person's head.
Yeah. That's sick.
And then it actually is kind of cool.
Jacked as shit.
It is funny though, because when he got he got a bunch of baseball players got busted, but like after the fact.
Yeah.
Like they let him like settle those records and sell all those tickets, and then after the fact, like Congress investigated him, and like Mark McGuire came in and he's like huge, and then he has these like tiny little glasses.
He looks like what, Smart Hulk from the Infinity War?
Oh,
or whatever.
Yeah. He's like Smart Hulk, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like you gotta get some glasses that fit, dog.
Looks like a baton, the baseball bat on him.
Yeah, the fucking glasses, like the top frame is a broken baseball bat because
Yeah.
he's such a huge fella.
Yeah. Oh, one thing about the running, my friend.
Sorry, I got
her point
distracted.
that she made, which I guess I understand it. She was saying like, oh, I don't like to listen to music, not for the rhythm or whatever, but it's for the timing. It's like, oh, your average song is gonna be 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I hear 10 songs, I know that I don't like to know what time it is. She's like, I like to just go. So no watch, nothing, just go. And I'm like, okay, I guess that. I
Yeah.
would never think about that. Like, oh, this song is this. To me, I'm like, we've talked about it. I mean, I have something going on all the time. Like when you were coming over today, I had my AirPods in, I was listening to music or a podcast. I'm like, I'm never.
Do you ever get like overstimulated? Because I notice a few times I do get over. So I have to like unplug. Today I was like walking to the beach and I had to like unplug. I'm also not listening to like happy podcast. Like if the podcasts I listen to are like deep dives and shit and not super therapeutic, but I still need to still feel like I need to like unplug.
Yeah, I mean what I listen to is not deep. It's comedy podcasts, video game podcasts. If I do try and do audiobooks, I need to be in the right headspace.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just not into it.
Sure.
I like them. I don't know. I am a mark, I guess, when it comes to like self-help type of books. And so that's what I like to listen to.
As long as you're not signing up for seminars and courses.
No, I mean, some of them
because
are
those that's the real scam is like the self-help gurus who like you got to go to a seminar for like fucking you got to make a commitment, a financial commitment, and then it's like just some shit you get from a book.
Yeah, it's like I was talking with a buddy of mine just about audiobooks. He's like, well, I listen to something completely fucking different. He listens to like conspiracies about governments.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
All these like,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, I'm listening to self-help books about it, like, you know, oh, get your goals or whatever, or like, you know, plan your organizing and stuff like that.
I'll do that. I listen. So I have to. I'll do self-help books every now and then just to kind of like a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Because I just read a book. A few of the books. Well, the worst one, like not the worst. It's a great book, but it's a terrible headspace. Was the Franklin scandal?
Yeah.
Which is like it's about it's like basically like the Republican Jeffrey Epstein was this guy named Larry King Jr. But it was like even worse than a lot of the Epstein shit.
Yeah.
And then I just read the Fort Bragg cartel. Which is a book about special forces.
Yeah.
Like they started shifting because like America didn't want to keep invading places because it looks bad and it like is costly. People die, so they started doing special forces guys everywhere. But to keep the special forces guys, they'd have to give them stimulants when they're out there to deal with like they'd have to give them sleeping pills to deal with the stimulants.
Yeah,
and a lot of them would just legit go crazy.
Yeah.
And there's a spot in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, where it's like crazy amount of murders, overdoses, and like all types of crime.
Yeah.
And after I just finished I finished reading that, and I was like, oof, like my emotional state is like, so I had to like go to something else. You know, I had to like fucking pivot to like a happier book. Because, dude, it does. It like, cause it didn't used to, but like I used to watch horror movies all the time. And then this Halloween, the last couple of Halloweens, I've just noticed like I start to feel really bad. I mean, maybe it's the time change or whatever, but just watching horror movies, like I just gotta I gotta palate cleanse. Like I watched one. You ever see oh no, you never seen The Blob?
No.
There's like it's weird because there's like remakes are like bad now, but there was like 4 horror movie remakes from the 70s to 80s that were like incredible. It was Invasion of the Body Snatchers, John Carpenter's The Thing, The Fly, and The Blob.
The Blob, okay.
And they're like I think I've watched all of the original ones except for the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. But like they're all bad. They're 50s, they're B movies or whatever. And then these new ones are like really good. But I love horror movies, but then like I can't watch a bunch of, and I gotta watch like good ones because if I watch a bad one and it's like it'll put me in the wrong headspace, but then it's not like a good movie, right? So like,
Yeah.
I don't get no bang for your buck.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess my entertainment or whatever that I've done, it's all like low stakes. It's like nothing is like really like that. Like,
well, I don't
emotionally
know.
grabbing
The
or-
reading for me is like, I don't know. I feel like I'm learning or something,
Mhm.
even though I will do nothing with the information.
Yeah. I mean, and there's so many different types of like podcasts, audiobooks, whatever. And then especially ones with like, I would love to be into like history or what's going on in the world now, but I'm like so out of it and not really.
Well, a lot of it's bullshit too. I mean, a lot of people are just like, a lot of people who cover history. Like, I was listening to some comics do history podcasts, and I was listening to it, and I was like, it's really basic. Like, it's shit I already kind of knew.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of people frame things in ways
Mhm.
that I think are wrong a lot of the time. Like, you know,
Mhm.
they're not objective in their approach, or it's like clearly they're just angling towards a certain demographic, so they're gonna say things that make whoever they think their fan base will be happy.
Yeah. And to me, I'm like, I would love, like I said, I would love to learn more about that. But I'm like, I just can't turn on to it. I'm just like, my brain's like,
well, dude,
the
big one is like historical movies are like sick.
Mhm.
Because like they're like just really good, and then you'll like learn. Like you'll just learn from Braveheart, and you'll just be watching Braveheart.
Well,
you'll
like
be watching a movie.
what was it last year? We saw Napoleon.
Yeah,
I like that. That was a good movie.
yeah, that was a wild one because it's just like Joaquin Phoenix was just like the Joker, but the Joker is Napoleon now.
Yeah,
He's just this weird little creep.
yeah, that was a good movie. We gotta, now that I don't have a job, we gotta jump back and watch movies.
Fuck yeah! Oh, I got Movie Pass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start going a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy Johnny had that for a while. He was going to like movies I think twice or 3 times a week.
Yeah,
he was just like, I mean, especially like in the heyday of the Marvel, he was like, oh, I loved every opening would go. And then now he's like, well, there's less and less shit out. He's like, he was big
and
on
shit like
going to the midnight premiere of everything.
Oh, nice.
He was kind of like, oh, for a while he didn't have couldn't fall asleep. And so he's like, oh, I would up all night. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, oh, that's not a bad move.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, go see movies or watch movies. I think I just need to. One of my biggest things is I'm trying to like carve out like a schedule or time or whatever for things.
Yeah, I struggle with that.
That's to me tough. Like I'm still figuring it out. One thing that helps me, or at least shows, I don't know, some level of productivity to myself. Nobody else sees it, but it's also like on my phone, I keep a list and a checklist. For iPhone, the Notes app, there's like a literal checklist like setting that you can do for each line, and I love just checking it off.
Oh, that's nice. This is a nice feeling.
It moves it to the bottom, and then you get to the next thing. So I have like a long list of maybe like 20 things I've done, and then the next like 5 to 6 I have to do, and they could be. I don't know if it's just me. My mind is just I'm a baby, but it's just like little things that I'm like, okay, this helps me feel like I did something.
Yeah,
I bought trash bags.
Yeah,
check that off the list. I folded laundry, check that off the list. Or it's like,
no, you need like little wins
because
they add up, and you're like, oh, I actually did do a lot today.
Yeah,
even though it didn't necessarily feel like it.
Yeah, one for me is like, okay, still kind of figuring out a groove with editing the podcast, and I have those on the list. I'm like, because I think before with my old computer, it was a fucking bitch.
Mm-hmm.
It would take so long, and now I'm learning how to do something, and then also my computer, again, not that money or technology is a hindrance to creativity, whatever, it shouldn't be, but sometimes it is. So this, I'm like, oh, I'm getting things done a lot faster. I'm like, okay, really, it used to be like 4 to 6 hours to do an episode because and loading, render time, stuff like that. And now I'm like, okay, I almost do it. I still kind of do it in real time, but it's maybe like, say, it takes 1.5 times the episode length for me to do.
Yeah,
or double, and that's like not too bad. And then I was like, I think I've heard that there are like AI plugins that just edit it for you. I'm like, no. fuck that. No, we're
Yeah,
not doing that.
it's got to butcher
At
some
a
things.
certain point, I'm like, no, stop. We're not
That's too
doing this
much,
anymore.
yeah.
We're not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The AI edits it to make you look bad.
Yeah.
It's like we heard you were saying about Google Gemini.
Yeah. It does suck.
It cuts up your words until it just keeps on it keeps on just being you repeating that you're gay. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay.
I'm dying, and it's good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gemini.
Yeah.
that
Gemini imposes like a dick that's coming.
Yeah.
Like it fucking edits that in.
like, oh yeah, just constantly a waterfall. Like, you know, like some people, it's like are in a waterfall and they're like meditating.
Yeah,
it's just like
it's a cum
penises.
waterfall.
or piss. And it's like
It's a piss water. Oh.
yeah. They're like the computer's like,
What
yeah,
would be
you like that?
no? I think a cum waterfall would probably be worse because it's thicker.
That's a
Piss
lot of,
is like nasty, but it's like
I was about to say that's a lot of well, that'd be a lot of piss too.
yeah, but it's like it's not as heavy. I feel like
It's like gag.
yeah, it's like gag.
Or
That's like some shit you like shoot somebody and then they get like they would be like whoa,
like double dare. Just
you get gagged, dude. That was like the Jeffrey Epstein Island double dare.
Oh, who's that guy? Is it?
That's the Mossad double dare.
Yeah, he's the Double Dare host. Is Jeffrey Epstein? It's just a bucket.
I think his name was something Summers.
Mark Summers.
Mark Summers.
Right?
Mark Summers hyphen Epstein.
Gemini, can you check on that? For us?
Gemini, yeah, Gemini. Can we get
Gemini's gonna be the third mic
yeah.
on the show.
Gemini, could you age check this girl for me?
It fucks it up.
And then you're like, Your Honor, it was I asked Gemini.
Gemini's okay, man.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you just said you always went off of what.
Yeah,
Gemini was always wrong.
yeah.
Like,
look, they're jamming this AI down our throats. How was I supposed to know?
Yeah, no, it is bullshit. But
All right, let's wrap it up.
Let's get out of here.
All right, guys, thanks for listening to another episode. Please give us 5 stars on Spotify and like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You have anything to plug, Brian?
Yeah, just YouTube. Check it out and then give us a sub over there. And
Yeah.
then,
Also, check out, it's not quite a comedy. It's basically a comedy special. Check out Brian recorded me at 619 Spirits in North Park, San Diego.
yeah, that's on the YouTube channel.
It's on the YouTube channel, so go ahead and give that it looks really good. And also, my comedy.
Yeah. I'll have to do.
I got snubbed by the Riyadh Comedy Festival. I'll let
those
my work speaks for itself.
bastards.
Yeah.
We'll get them next time. All right, we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.